Hi, I'm Chris DiOrio. If you're planning to deploy RFID at the item level, UHF Gen 2 is the way to go. Why? It's simple. It's the physics. A lot of claims have been made about the unsuitability of UHF for item level tagging. This simple demonstration will show the truth of the matter, which is that the physics of RF propagation make UHF ideally suited for item level tagging. We will show that UHF Gen 2 works beautifully for item level tagging. In addition, by enabling a single worldwide RFID infrastructure, it makes good business sense as well. By exploiting the near-field properties of UHF, we will show that UHF Gen 2 can read tags reliably, quickly, and effectively when applied to liquids, metals, pharmaceuticals, virtually everything that can be tagged. And at Impinj, we do it with no change to Monza, our Gen 2 tag silicon, or to Speedway, our Gen 2 reader. For the first time, there's a single RFID infrastructure for all of your tagging needs. Everything from pallets to items. So what's different? Just two things: the reader antenna and the tag antenna. We've designed a whole suite of low-cost UHF Gen 2 RFID tags optimized for DVDs, garments, pharmaceuticals, an entire range of items, even those containing liquids and metals. We've attached a simple, low-cost, near-field antenna to Impinj's Speedway reader, and that's it. No change to the reader, no change to the protocol. It's UHF Gen 2 all the way. But as they say, seeing is believing, so let's see it in action. Products like DVDs, CDs, and video games typically pose challenges for item-level tagging. First, they tend to be stacked in close proximity. Second, they typically have a high metal content, making reading difficult. But for UHF Gen 2, it's no problem at all. We've tagged each of these DVDs with a small Monza UHF Gen 2 tag designed specifically for DVD applications. When I place the stack of DVDs on the point-of-sale terminal, the UHF Speedway reader reads all 12 of them instantly, as you can clearly see on the display. Now, if you're concerned about UHF having too great a read range, our point-of-sale solution has been designed to read tags only within the confines of the point-of-sale space. When I remove the items from the point-of-sale space, the Speedway reader stops reading them. So you've just seen three things they said you couldn't do with UHF: reading items high in metal content, reading items stacked in close proximity, and reading items only within a confined read space. But wait, it gets better. Conventional wisdom has it that UHF RFID won't work on liquids. But once again, because we're using UHF RFID in the near field, it's no problem. Liquid-filled items, both of them are read reliably without any problem. They continue to be read reliably when the labels, the tags, are placed right up against each other and in any variety of orientations. Furthermore, I can take an item, wrap my fist around the tag, and we read reliably right through my fist holding the item. Not only does UHF RFID work on these applications, but it works extremely well on these applications. Furthermore, not only does UHF RFID work on liquids, but it also works in liquids. That's right, we're actually reading a dozen UHF Gen 2 tags underwater. And it's something else they said you couldn't do with UHF RFID. Another item-level application is tagging garments. This little tag antenna design, which we call satellite, is ideal for tagging a variety of apparel, from shirts to caps. Once again, because we're using UHF RFID in the near field, it's no problem. In fact, I can keep adding garments to the stack, and the UHF Gen 2 Speedway reader reads them all without any problem. Finally, I can load up an entire tote full of items: razor blades, blister packs, mouthwash, aspirin, and a whole host of other items. Place the tote on the point-of-sale terminal, and the Speedway UHF Gen 2 reader reads the items instantly, all at once. With UHF Gen 2, it's no problem. So there you have it. Not only does UHF Gen 2 RFID work beautifully for item level tagging, but by enabling a single worldwide RFID infrastructure, it makes great business sense as well. Consider the fact that UHF Gen 2 tags are simple, easy to manufacture, and by far and away the lowest cost RFID solution available today. Impinj's Speedway Reader and Impinj's Monza tags do it all today.